Hello. So, ever since moving to Nova Scotia, I've been wanting to go out and see and explore a little bit more of Halifax and the rest of the province. However, I have the problem of not having a car. Now, I've been getting around most places around Halifax just by walking and taking the bus if I feel lazy. And basically today I want to try and push it as far as I can go, at least in one direction. So I was looking on Google Maps because that's where I get a lot of my ideas actually. And at the very end of the one bus line is basically a provincial park reserve. I was like, that's a good place to hang out. It is autumn. I want to take some photos. I feel like I just haven't taken photos for the sake of taking photos in a long time. So that's what I kind of want to do. So this will be out by the ocean and I can take some photos. It's like a 1 kilometer hike each way, like it's an out and back. So yeah, I'm just packing up my bag right now, getting my camera ready, and I'm gonna go take the bus to the end of the line. To get to Herring Cove Provincial Park Reserve, you take the 9B, not the 9A, 9B, to the St. Paul Ave before Heberdean Drive stop. It's about a 15-minute walk to the parking lot. There's a nice lookout area right by the parking lot with the trail towards the right side. I think I'm probably maybe halfway through the trail, but I have been here for well over an hour. And yeah, haven't actually gone that far because I feel like this is a kind of trail. You don't really care about actually getting to the end. It's like you just go along the trail and find a spot you like. So I found a few spots I liked and just sat there for a while and was taking photographs because that's what I came out here to do. So I really don't care if I make it all the way to the end of the trail. The trail's not really well marked or maintained at all. I kind of wish I had my hiking boots instead of just my running shoes. I was actually going to wear my hiking boots and I am regretting that I decided not to. Just with the mud and the rocks, it would have been better to have a little bit more support, ankle support. But I think I'm gonna stay in this spot I found for a little bit and then start heading back because if you can see through the trees, the sun is getting a bit lower and I don't want to be out on these rocks when the sun actually starts to go down. I mean, it's a good hour before the sun actually sets. So as long as I'm relatively near the parking lot, I will be okay. And I think I want to do stuff like this a little bit more often and just not just because I miss taking photographs, but nature photography specifically, it forces me to slow down, especially trying to photograph waves. You see the photograph and you know what you want, and then you have to sit there and wait for it. It also just forces me to be a lot more present with everything else going on around me. I have to be aware and kind of take my time and look and see what is there to photograph here. It's not like a photo shoot. You have, control over everything. It's just it's forcing me to be a lot more present than I feel I usually am. And I kind of miss that. And I kind of miss a lot of things right now. That's where my headspace is at. I'm missing a lot of things. I'm missing feeling creative. I haven't felt creative in a really long time. And it kind of dawned on me a few weeks ago. I went to Mexico I'll be putting out videos about that soon. But before I went to Mexico, I was like, oh, I should, like, pre-make some videos to have them released while I'm away. I was like making these videos and I was like in the middle of editing and I'm just like, I don't like this video. The idea wasn't bad and I think it probably could have done, decently, whatever. But something about it was just like, this is not genuine to me and what I want to put out there. And if I want to take my YouTube channel a little more seriously and actually like have it be something, I don't want it full of very mid videos just to appease the algorithm and post super regularly, even when I'm away and I'm not, by a computer or online for a bit. And like, there is a certain, like, I get it, like, there's a certain thing there, but I just like wasn't feeling it. And I think it has to do a lot with this, like, feeling a lack of creativity right now and missing just like doing the things I love. Because I think back in my life and I'm like, I always had so many ideas that I really liked and I would just like make stuff because I wanted to and it was fun and creative. And I feel like I've been chasing this social media algorithm for so long that the content I'm making and the videos I'm making and the photos on my Instagram, they're like chasing this idea of what social media should be. And it's just not really what I would want to do. It's what social media wants me to do. And I just feel like... What the fuck is that sound? Is there a drone somewhere? There was a buzzing sound, whatever. And that's not to like shit on social media. I love social media and I think it's actually expanded creativity for a lot of people and I think that's really cool. But then, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm chasing it instead of embracing the creative aspects. And I hate that. The way technology has just like exploded is a good thing, and that it has allowed more people to be more creative in different ways than ever before. So like, I'm kind of shitting on social media, but I'm kind of not. It's really cool to be able to see like so many people making videos and it's become so accessible. Like, you have it in your pocket at all times with your phone. And I remember when I first started making videos, it was on tapes and I had to have a firewire. Do people remember that? Tapes and firewires to like get your video. Like that's where I started. And seeing like how social media and the technology has like just allowed it to grow is pretty dope. So I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need something to change. I know that much. But I am unsure what I'm gonna do about it. But I feel like this video and spending an afternoon like this is closer to what I want. And that's not to say I won't do like travel videos and stuff. Like that is my bread and butter. That's what I love doing. And like I said, I just took a trip to Mexico. There's lots of content coming, but I feel like I need to take a different approach and like not worry about creating content for content's sake because it's just not, it's not me. And I don't want to put stuff on my channel that's not genuine to me. Anyways, that's where my mind is at right now in general, but also like currently right now being forced to like slow down and stay still for a little bit. That's what's been going through my head. And yeah, I think I am going to head back to the parking lot because it's like, what time is it? I want to say 4:30. Am I right? Oh, exactly 4:30. Yeah, so head back there and then head back to the bus. Just like take my time. I don't care that I didn't make it to the end of the trail. Whatever. I'm not here for that. Maybe next time I'll bring better shoes and actually go to the end of the trail. But I'm heading back. So I was walking back to the parking lot and I was like, taking my time. We just discussed this. And I was on this rock here and I saw what I think was a ferret. It looked like a ferret, jet black, running across the rocks here. And I was like, oh my God, what's that? He was too fast. I couldn't get a photo, but are there black ferrets that live in rocks by the ocean? Let me know if you know what that might have been. Yeah, I wish I could have got a photo, but yeah, now I'm sitting here for a little bit hoping he comes back. Okay, hi. So I am back home now and I need to finish this video. So, thoughts about Herring Cove. I really liked it, and honestly, I just really, more than the place, I really liked this idea and what I did today. Just kind of going out by myself with my camera and spending some quality time, just like me and my camera. I really enjoyed doing that. And even though I was like out doing stuff and it was a very like active day, I feel more rested than I have in a while. Like lately, I've been just very tired and just feeling exhausted all the time. I don't know if it's like burnout or like carried over burnout because like when I was in school, I was super exhausted by the end of it. Like I was having regular heart palpitations type exhaustion. So like, I don't know if like this feeling of always being tired now is because of just like carried over burnout from that, or just the fact that I'm a projector. I don't know if you know human design, but if you know human design, I'm a projector, and just like trying to force myself to do certain things that I don't connect with 100% makes me feel really tired. And I think that kind of like connects onto what I was talking about earlier with just like feeling like this pressure and this need and feeling like a little like hamster on a wheel trying to like get out content even if I don't feel 100% connected to it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I feel good now. So I would really like to do more of these kinds of things and just kind of spending the day alone by myself with my camera in a place I'd never been to before around the Halifax area. I think it'd be fun and probably a good way for me to just like feel better. If I feel this good after today, I think it'll happen more often. And if I'm going to do that, I really need to buy a telephoto lens because that was the one thing while I was out there. I'm like, I wish I had a telephoto lens. And I've been looking at buying one for years now, and I just haven't done it. So yeah, I need to buy a telephoto lens and do this more often. And the other thing about Herring Cove that, like, I'm stupid. I was thinking while I was there, like, oh, this would be a really good spot for like night photography. And I would just need to like make sure I time up with the buses so I'm not like stranded out there. And I should have just gone later in the day because tonight is a full moon. I just completely forgot that today was a full moon. And yeah, it would have been a good spot for nighttime photography. And I just needed to look at the buses. And especially now that it's like fall and going into winter, it's dark really early. So the buses will still run. That was an issue in the summer because, you know, you have to wait until it's dark or like early in the morning before sunrise, but the buses aren't running that early or won't pick me up like that late. So, yeah, I should have taken advantage of it, but I forgot. Anyways, yes, I really enjoyed today, and I hope you enjoyed this video of me. I don't know, I feel like most of this video was me just like talking and brain dumping about stuff. It's a little different than my other stuff, but I'm feeling good about it. At least like right now in the moment. I'll see when I'm editing if I still like this kind of video. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.